It is almost 2 years now since the signing of the National Accord. That deal was struck on the 28th of February in 2008, and the Prime Minister's action raises political dust on what he can and cannot do. The National Accord and Reconciliation Act 2008 says that in the formation of the coalition government, ministers and assistant ministers from the political parties that are partners in the coalition other than the president's party shall be nominated by the parliamentary leader of the party in the coalition. Thereafter, there shall be full consultation with the president on the appointment of all ministers. The prime minister shall have the authority to coordinate and supervise the execution of the functions and affairs of the government of Kenya, including those of ministers. This is the clause the Prime Minister cited, with some accusing him of assuming appointing authority which he does not have.
Just like if the President did not consult the Prime Minister when he was suspending these permanent secretaries and senior civil servants, and the President himself acted in violation of the spirit of the accord. If the Prime Minister has suspended these ministers without prior consultations with the President, without the prior concurrence of the President, the Prime Minister has acted in violation of the spirit of the accord.
The clause about the removal of a minister says that any minister nominated by a parliamentary party of the coalition shall be made only after prior consultation and concurrence in writing with the leader of that party. However, some argue that the Prime Minister only acted as a supervisor of ministers in line with the process of taking disciplinary action, that he did not sack the ministers but only suspended them. Is this a grey area?
And these are the sort of issues that trigger constitutional crisis, because the president now comes along and says he wasn't consulted and that the ministers should continue in office, then you have the makings of a constitutional crisis at a time when we do not have in place a voters register.
It is a matter which will require both political and legal interpretations. Alex Chamwada, Citizen TV.